All right, welcome everyone. So if you've been feeling that familiar digital workflow fatigue, you know what I mean, right? The app overload, the scattered tasks, and just general procrastination, well, you are in the exact right place today. In this explainer, we're diving into a really fascinating piece of source material, the AntiLazy.Pro wiki. We're going to break down a platform that promises to basically cure that digital exhaustion by bundling a whole suite of capabilities into one seamless visual experience. I am super thrilled to explore this material with you, so let's just get right into it. Okay, let's dive into this. Do you ever just feel a bit, well, lazy? Or maybe procrastination is your absolutely biggest hurdle when you're facing a mountain of those tiny, annoying daily tasks. I mean, I know I've certainly stared at my to-do list just hoping it would magically complete itself. Actually, scratch that. I've prayed it would. Well, the source material hits us with a pretty bold, direct proposition right out of the gate. Lazy? Let AI handle it. It's establishing the core problem right away. We spend so much time avoiding mundane tasks that we literally burn more mental energy dreading them than actually doing them. And this platform aims to solve exactly that by taking all the heavy lifting off our shoulders. So, how exactly does it pull this off? Well, the source text gives us our first really impressive metric, 8. The AntiLazy.Pro platform isn't just one specialized little utility. It actually bundles 8 of the most powerful AI tools available today. So instead of hunting down a totally different website or app for every single tiny chore, this thing brings a complete versatile arsenal directly to your fingertips. It's like having a digital Swiss Army knife. But the metric that's really going to change how you work is this. 1. Those 8 distinct, powerful AI tools, they are completely consolidated into exactly one super app. I want you to think about how much friction you experience just unlocking your phone, finding an app, then realizing, oh wait, I need another app for a different part of this task, and bam, you've lost your momentum entirely. By putting 8 tools into one single space, AntiLazy.Pro is designed to completely eliminate that switching fatigue. You go to one place, you solve multiple problems. It's a real game changer. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the sheer simplicity of the workflow. It's just 3 steps. 1, speak. 2, snap. 3, paste. That is the entire user input process, the whole shebang. We do these incredibly basic, low-effort actions, and the AI just takes over to do the rest. You absolutely don't need to be some expert prompt engineer. You literally just speak a thought out loud, snap a quick picture of something, or paste some text, and the application immediately knows how to process it for you. It's designed to be completely 100% effortless. To really get a feel for how this works, let's break down those 8 tools. First up, we've got the audio and text tools. This half of the suite is all about managing our daily words and thoughts. It includes voice notes for capturing those random ideas on the fly, summaries for digesting massive, long blocks of text super quickly, translation to break down language barriers, and something they call wisdom audio. These are tools specifically engineered to process information so your brain doesn't have to work overtime, you know? And speaking of breaking down language barriers, the source documentation gives us this incredible data point. There are over 20 languages supported on the platform. 20. This brilliantly illustrates the global utility and just the sheer robust capability of those text and translation tools we were just talking about. Whether you're traveling abroad, trying to work with international clients, or maybe just trying to read an article in another language, this AI super app is fully equipped to handle it seamlessly. It's not just a local tool, right? It's a truly global communicator. Let's move to and see how this builds into our second thematic bucket, which focuses on visual and travel utilities. This is where the platform really shows its practical, real-world value. The remaining 4 tools include document scanning, generating ID photos, managing trip expenses, and creating QR business cards. Now, notice how these aren't just abstract, flashy AI parlor tricks. They are highly specific solutions to those annoying, tedious administrative tasks that absolutely always seem to pop up right when you are the most busy. Just look at the massive time savings here, 30 seconds. The wiki specifically highlights that it takes merely 30 seconds to get a ready-to-use ID photo. I mean, if you've ever had to hunt down a photo booth, wait in a long line, and pay way too much for a passport or visa photo where you inevitably look like a hostage, well, you know what a massive headache that is. Slashing that entire awful process down to just 30 seconds using an app, it's just a perfect example of how AI can directly buy back our absolute most precious resource, which is time. Of course, having to learn a completely new platform can sometimes be a chore in itself, right? Which is really just another form of friction. But the creators seem to know their audience perfectly. Consider this quote directly from the wiki guide. Tap a tab to see when to use it, how it works, pro tips, and cost. Same as in the app, just prettier. They've designed the documentation to be totally frictionless. You absolutely don't have to read pages of dense, boring text. You just skim the 8 tool cards, pop open the one you need, and get the job done. It genuinely respects your time and just keeps you moving forward. So the crucial point is, how do you actually get your hands on this capability? Well, the monetization model is incredibly straightforward. You can create a free account and instantly unlock all 8 of the AI tools we've covered today. There's literally no paywall blocking you from trying out the core features. Then, if you find yourself relying on it constantly, which, let's be real, is highly likely, there's a gold upgrade available that simply provides you with more credits whenever you need them. It essentially means you can start fighting your procrastination entirely for free right here, right now. Which brings us to our final takeaway and a really poignant question derived directly from the source material. Are you ready to stop procrastinating? We've explored how a single app can act as your own personal assistant for translations, summaries, document scanning, and even doing your trip expenses. It leaves us with a totally fascinating thought to walk away with. Maybe the ultimate cure for our own laziness isn't forcing ourselves to work harder against the grain. Maybe it's simply finding the perfect AI to do all the heavy lifting for us. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I really hope these insights empower you to streamline your day.